Right, we'll move into into the Lowland League fixtures. We'll start with Edinburgh University versus Bonnyrigg Rose at East Peffermill. Tuesday night, a hard one for Edinburgh University going up against a Bonnyrigg Rose. It's going to be tough. I think Bonnyrigg Rose are probably going to be favourites and win that one.
Yeah, they'll be favourites for a reason. They've been playing these types of games and winning them early doors, so I can't see any different. Maybe a couple of goals, but this isn't Uni's kind of game where they're going to target the points. Anything will be a bonus, so they won't be too downhearted if Rose do come away with 3 points, I wouldn't imagine.
Gretna 2008 versus Gala Ferradine Rovers at Raydale Park. I was impressed by Gala. I think both teams, could take positives. Playing, two of the better sides of the league, can maybe get a result there. Maybe a draw. I don't know.
Yeah, it's impossible to call this one just with the way games have been going recently. Gretna are showing signs that they're ready to go and get a win. This is the kind of game that they need to go and do it in. Gala's had a decent start to the season as well. So I'm going to sit on the fence the same as you. I can't really call that one, but I'll be watching it with interest.
University of Stirling versus Kelty Hearts at Forth Bank. I'll probably go with Kelty, but I'm really looking forward to this one. I'm going to head through to Forth Bank Stadium. This is the first time I think I'm going to see University of Stirling at home. I think there was a few occasions where I was meant to last season, and unfortunately both times I think I was ill. So hopefully I'm not ill this week, and I'll get to that game on Tuesday. Yeah, really looking forward to seeing University of Stirling first time this season, and obviously Kelty Hearts will just be going to try and get the 3 points, and I would suspect that will be the most likely outcome.
Yeah, it's got the makings of a cracking game, that, because it's two teams that will play a bit of football. So you'd put the kind of the favourite tag on Kelty, but I wouldn't be altogether surprised to see Uni push them close in that one.
Yeah. Caledonian Braves versus Dalbeattie Star at Alliance Park. Braves bouncing back and getting the win. They've had a really good record against middle to bottom teams. It's just really been the top teams they've struggled with.
And that's a long midweek journey for Dalbeattie as well. That's a tough game for them to bounce back on. So I think Cali Braves will be justifiable favourites there.
Yep, agree, mate. And just in case I didn't mention it, all them kick-offs on Tuesday night are 7:45, and it's the same with Wednesday's fixtures, and we'll get into a game that we alluded to earlier, BSC Glasgow versus East Kilbride at the Indodrill Stadium. This is going to be a fantastic game, I think. It's going to be one where I think both teams are going to want to win it. I can't call a winner, especially with BSC being at home.
It's a really, really exciting looking game, isn't it? Just purely on paper. I'm kind of feeling quite good about BSC just now, especially going forward. There are a couple of worries at the back in terms of what I alluded to earlier with the fitness and suspension issues, but I think BSC have got as good a chance as I've ever had coming out on top of Kilby this year now, and that's a big statement, I know, but with the way the league is this year, it's so tight, it's so close to call, and purely just on the home record, I'm going to side with BSC in that one.
Fair enough, I think it's a fair shout. East Kilbride, I think the one thing, obviously they are a wee bit more rested, less injuries like you alluded to. Yeah, it's going to be a cracking game. I think that's definitely the match of the midweek, if you will, for us. Moving on to Cumbernauld Colts versus Civil Service Strollers at Broadwood Stadium. A few weeks back, I would have obviously given the advantage to Cumbernauld Colts because they have a fantastic record at Broadwood Stadium so far this season. But I tell you what, I think Strollers are on the up a wee bit, and it wouldn't surprise me if they got a result there.
No result will surprise me in that game. It could go anyway. I just don't have a clue which way that game will go. So I'll sit in the fence and say a draw.
Good shout, mate. Good shout. East Stirlingshire versus Vale Leaving at Falkirk Stadium. I am planning on getting to this one, and obviously it'll be good to see Dale and Bill and a few of the boys there again. I'm really looking forward to seeing East Stirlingshire. I've not seen them in person so far this season, or Vale Leaving actually, just coming off that win at the weekend. So really looking forward to seeing what both teams do, but I would imagine Shire would go out and get the win, especially at Falkirk Stadium.
You'd think so. Vale will have their tails up though, so they'll make it easy for them regardless. But if Shire want to win the league, this is a game they'll win. This is exactly the kind of game they need to get 3 points in regardless of how it goes.